Hello lurkers, and hello you archaeologists. I'm the Jumpstart. I'm having a Final Fantasy VII adventure. There was an explosion, but you managed to miss that. But here are all the people that made the mods, or at least some of them. I skipped through that. We've almost gone through all our saves. We are inside Gaia's cliff. Of course, not how you actually spell Gaia. Curious as to what they're going to do. Speaking of being curious, we are going to remove everyone's materia. We're going to arrange them, and we're going to start from scratch. We're going to build up a dragon-killing team. Let's make sure everyone's equipped the best stuff. Very tempting, but let's not. Bar amulet seems like a good idea. We'll keep that. Firing. We'll keep these. No, we'll keep it the double. Right, we're gonna want Comet. Comet's gonna be great, isn't it? Do we need to do Comet all? Or does Comet just hit everyone? I think Comet's going to hit everyone. We're going to want everyone to have a big move as well. We'll put Comet here, because we're going to want meteor. And we're going to want it doubled. I think some enemy skill is a good idea. You can have Trine. You can have Aqualung. Actually, I think Aqualung's in both. No, I'm thinking of something else. What else? We want a haste all. Bloop, bloop. We might. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's haste all. Barrier. All. Heal all. And we can throw that all on at the start. I was thinking we actually want Comet. Put it on Cloud. So Cloud can do Comet added cut. Because I think that'd be neat. Everyone else has their heavy hitters with those. We're going to want probably more restore walls. Well, at the very least, we're going to want everyone to have heal. We're going to want at least two of them to have a revive as well, probably Cloud. And Sid. Well, Destruct has already been basically leveled up fully. It's neat. I mean, it'd be nice to have added effect. But it's not going to work on the boss. So if I check out his status. Yeah, a death attack. Might not have space for that, but right now we're not really being served well by the normal attacks. I tell you what though, we'll take elemental and fire. Don't really need to level up that fire anymore. If we're not going to use the fire, we should use one of these. And there we go, he's going to be slightly healthier against fire. We've got a lot of space on these. That's not making sense. Long range might be a good idea. Oh, summons! My god, I completely forgot to do summons. Right. Alexander, not Kajata. Kajata's going to do nothing. Bahamut. Odin. Titan. Ramu. And we probably don't need the rest. And then we want the general magics, don't we? We still want to level them up. Though we don't really need to level up fire anymore. So ice. Not even earth either, but earth might be a good like generic attack to do. Lightning. Lightning. Sooner am I ever going to remember to use it? Gravity, it's worth leveling up at the very least. Well, if we're leveling stuff up, we actually want to do this the other way around then. Definitely want to put gravity there. And poison. So ice. Plus. Magic plus, why not? Okay. Let's heal up. Am I streaming? I am, cool. Now. This is the day after the 2022 Summer Games Fest PlayStation State of Play, and there was no trailer for Final Fantasy Remake 2, although we were told like a couple of weeks ago that news was coming in a month, so maybe there's something, but unfortunately Final Fantasy 16 appears to be coming out, well, they said it's coming out 2023 summer, that's at least a year. And what are the chances of, you know, they're going to want to space out Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy Remake, aren't they? So that makes me worried there's going to be literal years before we see it. Right, let's see how well we fare. Show another one. Bit regen on everyone. Down around. He's absorbing that fire. Lovely. Comet. Kill Sid again. There he is. Odin! I sort of enjoy that he clips the camera like that. Okay, he's taking the brunt, isn't he? Let's cure him. I think he might be getting cured, but I'll do another cure. There's... Yeah, he is, so I wasted the cure. We're gonna try... Let's use Comet. Titan. Dynamite. Now we're going to want to use those cures. We're just going to comment though. Clear tranquil. We'll try slow. That's it, he's taking that brunt. Now we have to remember to pick up Neo Bahamut. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Sid is dead. Hopefully that cure comes in first. Not have life. Thinks it back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bring Sid back. Shell back on. Crimzard. Alexander. I think that's one down. Cure him because Oh, Aqualung's nice. Who's angry about that? Think Cloud's dead? Yeah, Cloud is dead, but Cloud's a higher level than everyone else. Very good. Right. Life. Oh, life. Oh, enough MPP. MPP? What? No, run away. Can't escape. Fucking what? What fucking fresh bullshit is this? Rock song. I just did a boss. What the fuck? That was a dick move. Doing Aqualung. This is bullshit, Final Fantasy VII. Oh, for fuck. Ugh. To use up ethers. Well, the dragon armlet better be good. I mean, it is pretty good, to be honest. Still, that's cheeky as fuck. Oh, fuck off. No. Oh, it's just coils. Why can't I escape? What's up with this terrifying corridor? Bad kitty. Okay, they're not as bad as a fuck-off dragon. They really didn't want me going back to the save point right after the boss. I can run. Well, it's just bats, but I'm running away from them out of principle. Should have done that first, but I wanted to save as quickly as possible. Oh, now I can run away. That's really weird. Well, I totally am running away. Oh, here we are. We've reached the top. Ooh. I'll stop walking, shall I? So I'm gearing up to press a button. Probably not during the cutscene though. My Aurora Borealis button doesn't work. No!
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
An old crater. Something fell out of the sky and crashed down here, leaving a scar on the planet. Even I know what's going on. The energy's been gathered here to heal the gash. I'm sure you should... Yes. Sephiroth took that energy and is trying to use meteor. Next time the wound won't be so small. Ooh. Music. What's up with this guy? Back to Sephiroth. Ooh, it's a bomb. It's a grenade. See how you feel about Aqualung. Didn't feel very nice about it. Right arm? Is that an item for Barrett? There might have been a faster way of doing this. No, it's just an explosive damage. Ooh. Cloud, wait for me. Please take me with me. You're going after Sephiroth, aren't you? I've lost a lot because of Sephiroth too, so please take me along. Don't say no, okay? Okay, let's go. Right. Okay. I think I want to take Vincent because he's relevant. Dragon omelette. Wish I could unequip people of stuff. What does attack percent mean? Just the hit chance? Is that... FF7 attack percent. Often your hit connects. So it doesn't miss. Anyway. I could do something with a better weapon, but like Yuffie. Oh, is it because I didn't buy weapons for them? Oh shit! I didn't even consider that. I should have bought more weapons back at the Icicle Inn. I just want to do something quickly. I'm taking these armlets off. Because they're gonna need them. They don't know me. Man, I'm sure I'm thankful I want to waste a while. I'm hoping for a save point so I can get my armlet and shit back. Because I need my armlet and shit back. I think there's one around here. Yeah, behind. There it is. Ribbon there was good. Near Bahamut. I mean, the carcass is arguably quite good anyway, but Wizard Bracelet is actually probably a better idea. I'm tempted to keep him in. Because then he's not super relevant, but we're going to see Sid later as well. Red cat. With the enemy launcher, but it's good. That silver megaphone. I guess he's relevant. Ammo. Odin. It's a weird party. Not sure what to put with it. Right, we're going to save our game. Now, the Whirlwind Maze, as I was told on the last episode, might not work very well in the 60 frames per second, so I may have to switch. I'd prefer not to, because there's no save point after it, and I'd kind of like to see the stuff after it in 60 frames. But, you know, I might not have a choice. But we'll see. That's... Oh no, they've got a high wind clothing on. So I finally found you. This is incredible. Don't do that, John. This is the promised land the president's been searching for. But I'll be the one who gets it. Sorry, old man. That land is no one's. It's where the reunion will take place. They will all gather here. I wonder if we'll see Sephiroth. I mean, technically we could save again now. We need to cross when the wind is calm or we'll get swept off. Oops. We can't escape. I don't think you can turn these fights off. because I think it's going faster. Ah, shit. I'm trying to get as close as possible. Fuck. Yeah, I may just have to turn it off. That's a shame, because there's no way of turning it back on in-game. There's no save point. And I've tried seeing, oh, is there a way to sneakily save? Not with this current mod setup. These fights are relatively painless though. Go, 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 go. Yeah, but now there's two more. That was the easy one. I know. Nothing too scary. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not going to think about it. What are these? Can't wait for these sculptures to, these enemies to... You know what, I can sort of see these being like weird magical artifacts. Yeah, I can... Oh, there's weird stuff in Final Fantasy X as well. Look at these. Gremlins. Oh, it's well annoyed. Lovely. Get rid of that sadness. That's how I get rid of my sadness, just with a hyper. And by hyper, I mean some energy drink. Yeah, this might be too hard. Yeah, how do you learn? I guess you need manipulate to learn White Wind. Suspect this is nobody's favourite section. I think I did this in the original though. That's a shame, I'm still getting those crashes. Thought I might fix them. Also, I managed to get in there, but it wasn't very long. Oof. This is the end for all of you. Sephiroth. This is the end. This is the end. You're right. This is the end of this body's usefulness. It disappeared. It might still be nearby. Purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. Ah, vanished. That can't be. Ooh, another save point. I did not know about the save point. Those who carry Genova's cells. Master. Of course, Sephiroth. There he is. Ah, that was a very short fight. I love the way he walks. Oh, of course, I forgot about this. Shit, should have picked a better team. Go Odin. Yeah, this is a terrible team for this. was like, is there a boss at the end? Yeah. Bit mean doing it the other side of the wind. I have life, now I have death. Silence! Okay. Gonna summon Neo Bahamut. And we'll do Comet. Yeah, I sort of haphazardly threw this team together. Like, had I kept Yuffie and Sid, it would have been great. And I... Can't believe I forgot about Genova Death. Comet! Hey, stun everyone. And my echo screen. Well, that did quite well. Shit. Where's this goddamn echo screen? Shit. Well, I'm unlikely to die because I don't think they can hurt Cloud, but... You know what? It's probably quicker just to attack. If I can't find the... No, don't kill Tifa though! We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Why did you throw on him? For fuck's sake! Because of the row system. That's really weird. Fuck it. Geneva cells. So that's what this is all about. The Geneva reunion. Not Sephiroth. You mean all this time it wasn't Sephiroth we've been after? I'll explain it later. Right now the only thing I'm thinking about is beating Sephiroth. But Sephiroth is here. The real Sephiroth is just beyond here. It's both incredibly wicked and cruel. But it's releasing a powerfully strong will from deep within the planet's wound. Black materia. The black materia is back in our hands. Now all I have to do is defeat Sephiroth and that'll be the end of it. Better not try and take black materia any further. Why don't you give it to someone else to hold on to? Barrett. Damn, the pressure's on now. Don't give it to anyone. I'm counting on you. Oh, what's this save point? Is that a fake save point? Let's find Sephiroth. We're going in first. You guys stay and keep watch. Turbo. Just grab this copy. Poison ring. Yeah, I used a lot of items in as well. Yeah, Kate Sif was not set up well at all. Do you have 2 restores on you? Save my game. Kudata! Overkill? Perhaps. Perhaps. Ah, yes. This one here. Nope. Knew there were 3. I'll just keep running forwards. Come on, it's not going to knock you back that far, is it? Awesome. What's this? What happened? I'll be right back. What is this? What happened? Calm down, Tifa. Sephiroth is near. Anything could happen. Nibelheim. But Tifa, isn't this an illusion? This is an illusion Sephiroth made up. He's trying to confuse us. It'll be alright. As long as we know it's an illusion, there's nothing to be afraid of. Come on, let's keep going. Yeah, you're right. Look. Oh, yes. So I said this before. Probably several times, but I'm going to repeat it here. Alright, let's go. The first time I played this game, back in 1998, my brother lent me his PlayStation. Cloud, somebody strange here. Who is this guy? And he lent me Final Fantasy VII, but he did not lend me a memory card. Stop, Sephiroth. So every day, I died, usually at Materia Keeper, well, Lost Number, Materia Keeper, sometimes at Dying. This is so stupid. You know, but, you know, I think once I got past Materia Keeper and I got to Rocket Town, and then I had kept the PlayStation on all night, and then my brother came home, was angry at me, turned the PlayStation off. I didn't get to play it again for like at least a year. I never got to finish the game. So for me, this scene here came after a year after the original flashback. Come on, we have to hurry back to the real world. Cloud, it's just an illusion. Don't worry about it. What's next? Stop it already. This is insane. This is what actually happened 5 years ago. But it's probably not me that's going to come out of the Shinra mansion. It's going to try and show us another stupid illusion. Stupid illusions! See? Didn't I tell you? Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Come over here and help me. I don't want to watch this, Cloud. Don't watch. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. It's the London. It's my favourite pub. What's wrong, Tifa? I told you before, right? As long as we know that it's just an illusion, there's no need to be scared. Oh. Is everyone okay? This was an hallucination. Sephiroth, I know you're listening. I know what you want to say. That I wasn't in Nibelheim 5 years ago. That's it, isn't it? I see you finally understand. What you're trying to say is that you want to confuse me, right? But even making me see those things won't affect me. I remember it all. The heat of the fire, the pain in my body and in my heart. Oh, is that so? You are just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. How can there be any meaning in the memory of such a being? What I have shown you is reality. What you remember is the illusion. Yeah, whatevs. Could an illusion do this? Don't think so, Seth. Cloud. Cloud. Do you understand? I don't want to understand. But I want to ask you one thing. Why are you doing this? Am I still really... Let's make sure this is... Yeah, the gain is all the way off. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like super sensitive. I mean, I could, and let's just. I mean, I could just turn it down. There we go. That'll help, I reckon. It's going. Okay, cool. What? I'm looking at a bar, so I can tell how loud I am. Yes. Very loud is the answer. Let's turn the background music down a bit. That was a terrible laugh. There we go. I want to take you back to your real self. The one who gave me the black materia that day. Who would have thought a failed experiment would prove so useful? Hojo would die if he knew. Hojo? What does he have to do with me? 5 years ago you were constructed by Hojo, piece by piece, right after Nibelheim was burned. A puppet made of vibrant Genova cells, her knowledge and the power of Mako. An incomplete Sephiroth clone, not even given a number. That is your reality. Cloud. Cloud, don't listen to him. Cover your ears, close your eyes. What's wrong, Tifa? I'm not affected by it. I wasn't paying attention to him. All that talk of Hojo constructing you is a lie. Don't we have our memories together? Being kids together, starlit nights. Tifa, why are you so worried and scared by those words? Shall I show everyone what's here in your heart? You don't look so well. Tifa, is Sephiroth right? Cloud. Why are you so scared? Don't worry about me, I'm alright. No matter how confused I am, I'll never believe a word that Sephiroth says. It's true that sometimes I can't figure out who I am. A lot of things meld up in my memories. But Tifa, you said long time no see, Cloud, right? Those words will always support me. I'm the one you grew up with Cloud of Nibelheim. No matter how much I lose faith in myself. That's the truth. That's why you shouldn't be so scared. No matter what anyone else says to me. It's your opinion that counts. That's not true, Cloud. What's not? I'm the same Cloud you grew up with, aren't I? That's not what I mean. I don't know how to say it. Cloud, I need some time. Just give me a little time. Cloud, don't blame Tifa. The ability to change one's looks, voice, and words is the power of Genova. Inside you... Yeah, just imagine the Thing. You know, the Thing that can turn into anything, but it's got psychic powers. That's terrifying. Genova has merged Tifa's memories, creating you out of Tifa's memory. A boy named Cloud might have just been a part of them. Cloud, please don't think right now. Think, Cloud. Cloud? Oh, excuse me. You never had a name. Shut up, Sephiroth. You still don't understand, then? Do you remember the picture that we took before we headed for Mount Nibble? Tifa, you remember, right? But there's no way he would know. Now what happened? Now what happened to that picture? Is this it? Do you want to see it? It turned out pretty good. Cloud, don't. I should be in the picture. Even if I'm not there, don't worry. It's just an illusionary world that Sephiroth made up. But he's not there. Who's that, dude? Who could it be? Just as I thought. This picture's a fake. The truth is in my memory. 5 years ago, I came back to Nibelheim to inspect the reactor. I was 16. The town hadn't changed at all. What did I do? Oh yeah. I saw my mum. I saw the people in town. Yeah, I went to Tifa's room. There, I played the piano. I spent the night and went to the reactor in Mount Nibble. I was excited about it. Because that was my first mission after becoming first class and soldier. Soldier? First class? Soldier? When did I enter soldier? How did I join soldier? Why can't I remember? That's right. I didn't have to worry about it because I was... Cloud? Let's go, Tifa. I'm all right. This is going to be cool as fuck to see. Wow, that's amazing. It's all materia. The outside is rich with Mako energy. The inside is a treasure trove of materia. This truly is the Promised Land. There is no such thing as the Promised Land. It's a legend. An old wives' tale. Utterly ridiculous. Everything's how I imagined it to be. Isn't it splendid? It's the kind of dullness that makes you a second-rate scientist. What's happening? It's coming from within the wall. Something's in there. It's moving. Weapon. Then it really does exist. I didn't believe in it. What does this mean? Weapon. A monster created by the planet. They appear when the planet's in danger and destroy everything. That's what's stated in Professor Gast's report. I never saw that report. Where is it? Here. Right here. You keep a lot of things to yourself. Yeah, he does. A cloud and the others alright? But what's up with that? A little piece of materia? Destroying the planet? I didn't want to do it to poor Red 13. What the? The hell was that? Huh? Hey guys. Where are we? Where did we end up? Barrett, you're here. I'm so glad. Tifa. Something weird's here. It got pitch black all of a sudden and everyone disappeared. Everyone's waiting. Cloud's in trouble. Please come help us. Over there. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but let's just get on with it. I remember. The black materia. Dog. Mr. President, I've got a bad feeling about this place. Maybe we should go back to our ship now. We need to prepare for inspection anyway. Hey, where did you come from? Don't know. This place is gonna get rough. Better leave things to me. Get out while you still can. Leave things to you? Ha! I don't know what you mean. This is where the reunion's happening. Where everything begins and ends. Cloud! Hey, we're here to help you. Thanks, Barrett. Where's the black materia? Cloud! It's safe, I have it. I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. You can't hear my voice! You're right. Okay then. Here, I had a lot of pressure holding this thing. No, don't! Please stop, Cloud! Thanks. Leave the rest to me. Come on. Black materia. Please wait just a little longer. I don't know who said that. Don't remember that writing being read. Everyone, thanks for everything, and I'm sorry. 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 Especially you, Tifa. I'm really sorry. You've been so good to me. I don't know what to say. I never lived up to being Cloud. Tifa, maybe one day you'll meet the real Cloud. This is perfect. It means that my experiment was a complete success. What number were you? Huh? Where's your tattoo? Professor Hojo, I don't have a number. You didn't give me one because you said I was a failed experiment. What? You mean only a failure made it here? Professor, please give me a number. Please, Professor. Shut up, miserable failure. Whoop! Who was that? He's a Sephiroth clone, created after the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. Genova cells and Mako, my knowledge and skills have been combined with science and nature to bring him to life. I'm not wild about the failure part, but the Genova reunion theory has now been proven. You see, even if Genova's body is dismembered, it will eventually become one again. That is what's meant by the Genova reunion. That's a scary thought, isn't it? I've been waiting for the reunion to start. 5 years has passed. Now the clones have begun to return. I thought the clones would begin to gather at Midgar, where Genova is stored. But my prediction was not entirely correct. Genova itself began to move away from the Shinra building. But being the genius that I am, I soon figured it out. You see, it was all Sephiroth's doing. Sephiroth's not just content to diffuse his will into the life stream. He wants to manipulate the clones himself. Yes, that's how it got started. I wondered where the clones were going, but I was never able to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out either. The one thing I did know was that Sephiroth was at their final destination. I wasn't pursuing Sephiroth. I was being summoned by Sephiroth. All the anger and hatred I bore him made it impossible for me to ever forget him. And that's what he gave me. Sephiroth. Sephiroth? I'm here, and I brought you the black materia. Show yourself to me. Where are you? I get control. No, I don't. Sephiroth. So we finally meet again. Did you see it? It's Sephiroth. So he is here. This is perfect. Both Genova's reunion and Sephiroth's will. They won't be diffused into the life stream, but gathered here. What are you so happy about, Professor? You know what this means, don't you? Cloud us the black materia. Sephiroth's going to summon meteor and every single person is going to die. Whatever I say now is too little too late. We must evacuate. I want you to all come with me. There's still much more I want to know. Yo, Cloud! Stop, don't do it! Cloud. Marksman. Deploy the weapon. Somebody had a boink noise. Because these are new sounds, right? Cloud. Cloud. I didn't know what to do. I was always like that. What's the matter? Oh. Poor kid. Yeah. Are you alright? Oh, Tifa? Tifa? Tifa! Oh! Cloud! That's right. I'm Cloud. Is it really you, Cloud? I never thought I'd find you here. Yeah, it's been a while. What happened to you? You don't look well. Yeah, well, it's nothing. I'm okay. How long has it been? Five years. What is it? It's really been a long time. Actually, it's been 7 years. You joined Soldier but quit after the Sephiroth incident. Now you're a mercenary. You told me a lot about what happened after you left Nibelheim. That's an interesting statement. But something was wrong. I felt there was something strange about the things you talked about. All the things you didn't know that you should, and other things you shouldn't know that you did. I wanted to make sure, but then I heard you were going far away. I didn't want that. I didn't know what to do, so I thought I needed more time. And that's why I told you about the avalanche job. I wanted to be with you and watch you. I think this is what makes this twist, like, for me, much better. Like, I know Final Fantasy VIII's a really bad example of a twist, but it comes from, like, nowhere. 8. There's, like, rumours that putting things in your head destroys memory, and, you know, there's stuff with Eden. I'm sure there's lots of setup. But the thing is, in this, we visit Nibelheim 3 times, and it's like, it like, there's an idea, and it reinforces the idea 4 times, in fact. Then it does the twist, and then it says no, and then it does the real one, and it's just really clever. The glare. You would better soon. You've been asleep for a long time. There's just so much setup and payoff. I'm hungry. Hey, why don't you ask? About him. Because I'm scared. Don't worry. I don't know what happened to Cloud either. Guess I shouldn't tell you not to worry. None of them know if he's alright either. He's still alive, right? How long was I asleep? Let's see now. Must have been about 7 days. What about Sephiroth? You ain't over it yet. Remember that... You ain't over it yet? Surely means it ain't over yet. Remember that huge light over the in the northern cave? Since then, the crater's been surrounded by a huge barrier of light. Everyone knows Sephiroth sleeps in that big hole, protected by the barrier. We can't do a damn thing about it. We just gotta wait till he wakes up. On top of that, some huge monster called Weapon's been on the rampage. Weapon? Remember that huge monster that was with Sephiroth at the bottom of the crater? Well, it's up here now. They say it's some legendary monster from the past. Weapon is protecting Sephiroth? Dunno. But he's up there, going around tearing stuff up. Right now Rufus is fighting it. Hate to say it, but he's got guts. We should have been the ones to destroy it, but we ain't got no time. Hey, how about Meteor? Occurs to me I could have just kept this mod on, because it's a separate mod, and the 60 frames per second, but we got through it. Ultimate destructive magic. That would be enough to, like, cause a lot of damage to the planet. I don't know, there's something incredibly funny about the way she walks around. Do we have to give up? Dunno. Thought Cloud would show up to save you all. Professor Hojo wanted to check on Cloud too. What are you going to do to Cloud? Sephiroth's alter ego. Meteor's been summoned, essentially. But it's all over now. There's no need for you to... There's no need for you now. No, maybe there is an important task for you. President! I'm not going to do the voice because I hurt my throat yesterday. Preparations to the public execution are complete. Execution? What are you going to get by executing us? You're to be executed for causing this situation. People are ignorant. They'll feel better as long as someone is punished. I take back what little praise I had for this damn jackass. Well, enjoy your last moments together. I'll tie your arms now. Look at these CTR monitors. Cutting edge technology. I'm going over here. I might let you go. It's a little early. We'll see. We'll see when the next segment is. I feel like there's a big thing going on right now, but there's the gold statue. God, some of this is going to be so cool to see again. In 40 years when the remake gets finished. Is everyone here? These are the ones that brought this madness into the world. The hell are these people? We'll be broadcasting your miserable deaths live on national television. Scarlet, why a public execution in this day and age? The chaos resulting from Meteor reports we desperately need to rally public support. It's better that we punish somebody Anybody. You make me sick. Ha 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 ha! They'll never admit it, but everyone loves this stuff. We'll start with a girl. If you've got to do that, take me first. Camera this way. Make sure you get this. Audience just eats up a tearful goodbye. What are you doing? This is my special gas chamber. Take your time and enjoy a slow, painful death. Stuck up bitch, I'm assuming she says. I'm assuming we're not going to get a slap fight. Because Tifa, they probably wouldn't. You know, Tifa knows Kung Fu. It's a bit weird. Well, now, show's about to begin. Emergency! Emergency! Weapons approaching. Attention all. Military personnel, take your positions. Oh no, it's weapon. Run! Hey! Hey, all of you! Damn, why now? How does it feel, Scarlet? So you didn't run, I'm impressed. How do I feel right now? Sleeping gas. Hey now. Wasn't expecting me to have materia, was you? That's why we have that poison. It's mine! I'm here to help. Why are you? Ain't you part of Shinra? Let's just say I'm against capital punishment. Besides, I hate this broad. Come on. We're gonna help Tifa. I'll keep watching the entrance. It won't open. Weapon. There's been so many attacks lately. Can we handle it? And of course, like Final Fantasy X with Sin sort of follows on the same ideas as this as well. But I guess Final Fantasy X follows a lot of Final Fantasy VII's ideas. I believe so. Your orders? No need to ask. We'll give it a shot from our big cannon. Open cannon doors. Activate cannon. Target. Weapon. Preparations complete. Beg your pardon, John. Preparations complete. The cannon. Fire! Did we get him? Seems so. Weapon approaching. Speed 50 knots. It's heading right towards us. Can't be. We're headed dead on. How about the cannon? We'll take time to reload and use regular firepower in the meantime. Yes, sir. Open all artillery doors. Target weapon. Don't let it land. Speed 70 knots. Weapon closing in. No good. It's attacking. This guy's just collapsed. So he gets shot at the last second. I don't know if that was clear. Gas. Barrett, help. Hold your breath. Hold on as long as you can. Come on. Can't hold on forever. Shit. Fools, I've already pressed the switch. Gas room's probably locked from a different room. And we're gonna go with a different plan. Let's get out of this room first. See if I'll help you, I promise. No, they've locked this too. Fools! Now you can't save the girl! Ha 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 ha! Oh, damn it. Okay, it's time for plan B. Let's run to the airport. By the airport. Leave Tifa there. Trust me. Trust me, we've got to take a chance. Where are you going? The airport's the other way. I don't know where the airport is. I was going to save. I love her disguise. It's really obvious who she is. Roulette cannon. Very slow missile. Oh, soldier. Second class. Sword of Doom! That's expensive. I know you're in a hurry, but could I have a word? Shut up, I'm in a hurry! Makes such noise, it's me, Yuffie. Hell are you doing here? Or was this when it gets attacked in the last second? I'll explain later. Now let's get to the airport. How did you know we were going to the airport? Oh, we missed this. No, there's a save point like right here. his attack's awful. Okay. Oh, thank fuck. There we go. That's all I can do with it today. Missile! Yo, you sure this is the right way? It's a dead end. Uh-oh, did I make a wrong turn? Damn cat! The hell we're gonna go do now? They'll be coming soon. I better watch my back to the end, partner. I'll have to save my game by now. This would be a great time to save my game. Sorry, the buttons aren't what I think they are. I'm trying! Won't let me do two at once. I want to do the head and feet at the same time. Oh, there you go. No, I just pressed the wrong things. Which button stops the gas? Oh yeah, we're holding our breath doing that. Won't open. Oh, it's that one I was thinking of. I don't know why it dives in the last second then. Very deep just before Junin Harbour. What did you do? Hey, open it! First you locked me in this weird place, now you're telling me to come out, make up your mind. Yeah, I mean, I assume instead of a Scarlet slap fight, it'll just be a one-on-one fight. You do a kung fu fight against Scarlet. Scale here is a little bit wonky. Sister Ray. Fine. A little game of hide and seek ends here. The execution may have been unsuccessful, but falling to your death by falling, but your death by falling and crashing into the water below might still be pretty exciting. Stuck up to the end. Quit slapping me, you old bitch! Although they do like repeating their minigames, they'll probably like redo this somehow though. I mean the minigame is to press how can you? How can she slap? Oh, did I lose the slap fight? Take her away. What? Now it's time to pay up. Calm down or I'll drop you. Man. There's no goddamn way she'd be able to beat Tifa. I must have just failed the minigame. Yay! It's a weird combination of styles. Oh, she missed. Wonderful. We have ourselves the high wind. You okay? My cheeks hurt a bit. Forget it. What's all this about? Well, I'll catch the details later. In any case, the airship Highwind is now yours. Ha! Ah! I'm glad you're safe. Over there. Grab a room. The best room. Probably be quite smelly, to be honest. It's full. Sure, why did you rebel? Working on the High Wind, we spent every day slaving under Heidegger. Whenever we got yelled at by the president, he'd immediately take out on the crew. We put up with all this time, he even beat us! And we finally made it on the crew with the famous High Wind. There's no way I was going to quit over him. Let's see, it must have been a week ago. It was my shift. We were heading towards the North Cave. Everyone, including the president and Scarlet, got on with them. I saw Sid, the legendary pilot. He was looking around the inside of the ship, you know. Real nostalgic. He even talked to us. I couldn't believe it. I was so impressed. He was every bit as warm-hearted as we always heard. Said that if he had the High Wind, things would be a lot easier. And now we're off to save the planet. It's true. It really overwhelmed me. And that's why we decided to help. After the North Cave, went to Junon and started screaming, "Fire! Fire!" In the middle of all the commotion, we stole the ship from Shinra, and that's how it happened. A minor mutiny against our leaders. But Barrett and you were captured by Heidegger. We waited 7 days for the chance to rescue you guys before we finally could. So thanks to our successful mission, we're able to see you again. So like, that might be a sequence they could actually do. Have Sid help with the mutiny. Hope I didn't bore you too much with that long story. I think he's just telling me how to do that. Yeah. Damn it, why didn't you tell me you could fly an airship? I thought Tifa was gone for good. Sorry, but I had to do something to trick the enemy. Come on, everyone is waiting. Everyone's here. But let me save my game. Welcome to my airship, the High Wind. What's wrong? You should be more excited than that. Sid. Yeah. Not enough crew. Right. Where's the save point? He's in training. Do you think we aren't strong enough to provoke Cloud? Do you think we can't save the planet alone? Meteor is coming, the weapons on the rampage. In time, I guess I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No idea at all. Get a hold of yourself, Tifa. Come on, let's think about this. No way we can get off of this train we're on. If only Cloud was here, everything would be fine. Cloud would stand that cocky little way he did, tell us what to do. He'd say everything is under control, Tifa. Tifa, when did you become such a wimp? I'm sorry, Barrett. I'm so depressed, I'm surprised at myself. And Tifa, the reason why we all thought it was Cloud was because... I know. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I have to see him again. So glad you're alright, Tifa. Where's the save point? Tifa, I'll give you info on Shinra. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand. What, does Cloud always got to be around? We did fine without him in the beginning, right? What happened to that tough girl I used to know? Where'd she go? I want you to know I didn't dislike him. He goes like that. Oh, you! Gotta admit, he was a strange dude. Just when you thought he was cool, he'd do some damn fool thing. And just when he thought he was smart, he'd show how stupid he was. Everything about him, from his movements to his speech, was kind of odd. Knowing what I'd do now, and see why he was that way. Well, as long as you stay alive, you just might see him again someday. So cheer up, sis. I'll be able to see him someday. If we find out where he is, the High One will get us to him there in no time. Maybe. Cloud is still stuck in the North Crater, where the ground cracked and swallowed him up. Buried in the depths of the underground. Deep within the earth, are you talking about the life stream? The life stream sometimes gushes out cracks in the ocean floor to the surface. Heard about such a place. Maybe, just maybe Cloud's... Where? Cheer up, Tifa. Sorry, Tifa, I've got to show this moron how to land the ship. Don't worry, it'll be done in a minute. Oh, and Tifa, no matter what your goal is, you've got to be prepared. Go to the operation room and get ready. Alright, is there a save point in that room? We'll figure out our gear at the start of the next episode. Okay, you just signal when you're ready to fly at full speed. We're going. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Save our game. Right! I've been the John Strutt. I've been having a Final Fantasy VII adventure with all the mods. And I'll see you next time. Cloud's not here. He was our strongest party member. Time for everyone else to get strong, though. It'd be good. It'd be good to do that.